To the U.S. now, and the largest single transfer of detainees during President Barack Obama's administration. The U.S. says it has sent 15 Guantanamo Bay detainees to the United Arab Emirates. According to the Pentagon, the transfer brings the total number of prisoners down to 61 at the U.S. facility in Cuba. The released inmates, 12 Yemeni nationals and 3 Afghans, had all been held without charge, some for over 14 years. So will President Obama follow through on his aim to close the prison before he leaves office? Danny Swibel with the details.
Another small step towards shutting Guantanamo, the infamous detention center on the American naval base in southeastern Cuba, which has been used to accommodate foreign terrorist subjects after the September 11th attacks in 2001, remains open, but will transfer 15 detainees to the United Arab Emirates. Former U.S. President George W. Bush opened the facility, asserting that detainees were not covered under the Geneva Convention. Current President Barack Obama called it, quote, a sad chapter in American history, and in 2009 promised to close it.
The prison at Guantanamo Bay.
144 detainees have already been released under Obama, but this latest transfer is the largest since he took office, consisting of 12 Yemeni nationals and 3 Afghans. The total number of prisoners left in Guantanamo now stands at 61. Critics of the plan have been strongly opposed to housing the inmates in the United States, saying they are simply too dangerous to be placed in civilian prisons. Ed Royce, Republican chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, called the detainees, quote, hardened terrorists. The Office of the Director of National Intelligence said the number of detainees released under Obama re-engaging in military activity has doubled from 6 to 12 since the last report 6 months prior. Obama said in February the facility that once held as many as 700 detainees and cost roughly $445 million per year to run, quote, undermines our standing in the world and serves as a recruitment tool for jihadi groups. But the U.S. Congress has not budged, with Republicans wanting to not only keep it open, but to also send their captured fighters of the Islamic State. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump has vowed to keep Guantanamo open and even proposed to bring back waterboarding, a technique used in the facility during the Bush administration that human rights activists and the international community at large regard as a form of torture.